Is this a double straddle for 100?
Yes.
I thought he was trying to make change, and he's like, nope. That's the fireball. Okay, that's a $50 straddle.
All
And
right,
Sparks picks up kings. He may have a hoodie on under the hoodie, Mikey.
You know, you got to keep yourself protected. So, all right, is Doug Polk going to be facing a raise to 150 in his first stand here on TCH Live with the Queen Jack of Clubs, 5.6K. I think he maybe tries a 3-bet here in this spot out of position, and yes, sir, as he's going to be introduced here to Sparks, and the most Sparks way imaginable, him holding a pretty big hand. So we'll see Sparks here with King of Hearts, King of Clubs. Going to go ahead and put the 4-bet. And
I like the sizing here from Sparks. I was going to say they're not that deep, but when there's a $50 straddle on and Doug having 5K, I like the basically 2x 4-bet size.
Going to call it for 800 more, so a pot of 3,000. Doug Polk going to be first act here against Sparks. Is okay. This is slightly interesting. Second pair in a straight draw for Polk and the ace magnets of kings.
I'd still expect Sparks to bet. I think this is just going to be every single 4-bet he's going to choose to bet on this board. But we'll see. There's definitely some leveling going on and some mind games going on at this level. Not every day you have Doug Polk at your table. But I like a really small sizing here from Sparks, and he goes about 1/4.
There you see the eyes for 3-time bracelet winner, one of the better no-limit hold'em heads-up players potentially of all time, depending on how you want to classify it. This is absolutely awesome to have him here. Going to check him over here to Sparks.
This goes check on the turn, Mikey. What's going to happen on the river? Especially if the river comes a diamond, too.
Back here to Sparks is going to take his time here, as this is as tricky of a situation here as you get bet called and then check to here with a very blank turn card. So it's like I said, if it goes check here, it just sort of opens the door to try to be guessing what in the world Doug has at this point.
Oh,
An 8 of diamonds may continue.
It is a diamond. Okay, Doug's just going to give up. I'm guessing it just goes check.
Back here to Sparks as Polk knuckles it. Says, there you go. Maybe I can just get the showdown here against Jacks, perhaps, or...
Yeah, I'm trying to think of hands that Doug beats.
By this point, it seems that list is smaller and smaller, but it's going to be Sparks checking it back and showing the kings. And well, welcome to Austin, Texas here, Doug. Not every hand is 7-deuce offsuit, but...
I mean, it's annoying to see kings there, and there's going to be a lot of kings in people's 4-betting range, obviously, but Sparks is definitely capable of being wider than just kings and aces there, and it's pretty disciplined from Doug to continue getting the price with Queen Jack suited. People are asking about Doug and like why he's only in for 5K. He actually just came to play for fun and barely had any cash on him at all, and so...
He was able to get a little help to get here on the program, so...
Yeah, I think if he knew that there was a stream going on for these highest stakes, he would have bought in for deeper.
So, yeah, perhaps the night he starts to kind of interact with these guys. And
hold on, Mikey.
Oh,
we
wow.
got a Polk versus Sparks rematch. The hoodie versus the sleeveless. And
Fire and ice here.
Doug's just choosing an all-in sizing here. Doug says, you know what? You can do it twice if you want. I'm too good. I'm too rich.
Damn straight. Sparks is equally, sir. All right, ace king versus jacks.
Always nice to not see aces or kings or queens there. I think Sparks is just going to win both of these.
Yeah, it's kind of how he's been running here lately. Polk is about to find out that this heater by Sparks as of late on a few streams.
This spot's getting scooped, Mikey.
That's your prognostication. All right. Well, we'll see once we get a run out here. Jack's looking strong here on the first board.
I'm honestly cheering for Doug here. Not going to lie.
Doug with double the chips sounds very enticing. So he's at least guaranteed half the pot. He's got Board number 1 here, 6.7K. In the middle, Jack's here with the best of it as we go to our second board. Running it twice with 2 boards and queen 7-9, still good. Oh, it's an ace on the turn. Doug needs a jack and it's not going to get it. We'll chop it on up. So stays in the game, but good to see him out there just enjoying the game too. Because saw it might have been just out semi-retirement, and again, yeah, just came here to play, have some fun, and almost to 20,000 subscribers. We're sitting at the 19.6 mark, and hey, growing each and every single day thanks to fine folks like you that have made our channel a massive success. So, all right, over to Bones with folds. JC, probably a potential opener here. No, I'm sorry. Slicer had opened to 200. We'll give it on up, and Polk with an easy garbage ace-5, but he didn't come here to fold.
I think if Polk was deeper, he would have chose a non-all-in 4-bet sizing. We got Ethan in chat saying, what a lineup. Let's play some cards. My thoughts exactly, Ethan. It's going to be fun.
Ace, king, 7 with 2 diamonds. Polk here with the best hand. Slicer c-betting to 200. Yeah, somewhere around a 30 to 40K profit on the live stream last week with one of the craziest hands that I think I can recall, just in a 3-way multi-pot. The self coins and chase. That wasn't last week. It was at least the week before.
Yeah, Slicer went full Terminator mode that hand. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic. Everyone at the table is clearly aware of Doug and clearly aware of how good Doug is, which actually kind of gives an advantage to the players. And Doug may or may not necessarily know how good some of his opponents are. However, Doug's just very good himself. So it'll be, got the 25, 50, 100 straddle on.
Wow, what an amazing night here for. We just kind of stumbled on into it. Figured it was just going to be a standard game, and Doug, Polk happened to be around it. Boy, they look like they're having a ton of fun here on the table, which is great to see. And again, this is live. This is not a rerun. This is not pre-COVID or anything. This is literally happening here on Monday night on about a 15-minute delay here at that Texas Card House in Austin. Check out our website, texascardhouse.com, for about any of the information at all 4 of our locations. As Sparks had opened with the King 9 of spades. Polk going to call with the Great Goes All In, the Jack King offsuit, and the 9-7 of hearts as Polk top pair, backdoor diamonds with a King of diamonds, second pair for JC, and checked over here to Sparks, who opened this here to 300 pre-flop.
It's a good equity denial spot, I think, for Sparks to go for it here. JC maybe thinking his 9 is good.
All right, we'll go 3 ways, 2,200 in the middle, 6 of diamonds. So
I'm expecting it to go check, check, check here, Mikey.
yeah, I would be, unless Polk decided he wanted to try to stab at this, which would seem very unlikely since Sparks was a pre-flop raiser and c-better. And then just calling, it just tends to work all 3 players checking. Right back here on the turn, and a tap of the finger, and an 8-ball on the end. So Polk going to have the best hand as long as
Let's go,
he
Doug.
does not fold. Here we go, Doug. So over here to Polk as after the check back. We'll see if he goes for value. JC has checked to him, so.
Doug's just too balanced. It's too good. I'm going to try to think of better things to say, Mike.
You know, we're all a little bit surprised here. So it's, you know, sometimes you book for special events, and sometimes people just happen to be in the right place at the right time to make interesting things happen. So we're in for quite a game here tonight. It's been pretty good so far, as JC now going to
JC knows that if he wins the pot, he'll have won it off Doug, so he may want to call.
Just playing possum right now.
Boots is too hard to read. You can't tell if he straddle or raises. Looks like Bones has the Mr. Mime Pokemon. That's a rare one. And Doug appears to have the 3-bet face on.
Not like resting bitch face, but resting 3-bet face.
No, he does not. He just
Okay, but he is just going to flat the 350 with 5-4 hearts.
I would say these are good hands. They gain a lot of value this deep. I mean, definitely like suited aces do, but Doug's going to take a flop in position here. Heads up versus Trey.
Polk with position as we go king, queen, 4 with 2 clubs. Bottom pair here for Polk and gets checked. We'll check it right back as 6 ball here on the turn. And
I'd imagine Doug bets turn here. Nope, just wrong again. That's fine.
yeah, you're just wrong. And now we got an ace on the river by Barry Greenstein. So he is going to flip it up here, and Dunk will muck it. He's kind of collecting information, I think, essentially.
I mean, the level of play here tonight is just going to be so absurdly high that I'm mostly going to just be watching and be very interested to see what they're doing.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, it's just every week I come away saying, like, that was one of the best games ever. That was one of the best games ever. And it just, you feel like at some point, like, okay, we're just going to have an okay stream here tonight. And it just winds up being something absolutely terrific here on Monday that we all look forward to.
How can you not cheer for the guy in the tank top, Mikey?
I mean, this is the weekend for it here on Memorial Day. This is sun's out, guns out time. And Polk now
Chase
here
is here. Chase is here, Mikey.
Here we go. Now this game's getting super interesting.
Looks like Chase coming off a fresh haircut.
Yeah, how was the hold up here? He wanted to make sure that he came out looking spiffy and professional. Okay, Polk going to come along here with 8-6 of hearts as we go 3 ways. Boots the opener here with 7, so going to get the 6-4-5 board. Top pair for Polk with a gutter ball. Boots again possessed of the 2 7s. Trey and Slicer with really no part of this as the bet by 250 by Boots.
Boots with immaculate concentration, balancing that truly on the rail.
Bet and a call, and we're going to go.
Boots is the kind of guy that if you try to tackle him or like knock him down, he'll still keep his drink from spilling, you know?
You know, amazing center of gravity.
Yeah, it's incredible athleticism.
You know, just a special human being with incredible skills. And plus, we have Doug Polk here, too. So this is a battle of powers.
So this is kind of gross for Doug. He has no clubs, and this is a really good card to bluff. And Doug is going to keep Boots honest here by calling. Doesn't want to get exploited. Doesn't want to get overbluffed there.
Yeah, it seems a call can certainly be warranted at this spot. So your prediction was we were going to get at least over 100,000 on the table here, and that's probably getting closer and closer here to fruition. A little more chips added.
I think Doug's in a great spot in life to where he can just casually walk in on Monday afternoon and play poker at his leisure, and there's no stress.
Yeah, and everybody will sit around and say, "Oh my God, look at you!" And that's a cool place to be in life. So take it in stride. And all right, 8 of diamonds here as we go all spades and the 7 high board. Doug Polk with the jack of spades. Don't know how exactly if he's going to value this that much. As Trey bets 300, and Polk going to look him up here and call in position here with ace jack high.
All right, more predictions from me, Mikey.
All right,
since you
let's
asked. Do it. We're going to see a Doug Polk overbet on a river. I know it's tough because we are 10-handed now. It's just there aren't going to be that many heads-up pots. It's just hard to get into pots in general. But that's definitely something that he probably does better than anyone else on the table.
You know, excellence does not stop at the table, Pape.
Boots flopping top set and nut flush. I mean, what can Boots do? He's too good.
Does Polk also in here with baby diamonds? Does, in his mind, think he maybe has a straight flush redraw on the 5 of diamonds with boots? Holds that card, but
Trey needs the 7 of diamonds for the straight flush, and Doug needs the 5 of diamonds. I think this is actually a pretty clear fold from Doug on the flop,
God.
but not sure how many bomb pots he's played.
Yeah, this is also another baptism by fire into Texas poker here, as Trey, getting a little bit more hope, can also now hit the queen of diamonds or the 7 of diamonds boots here, still with the best of it, a 94% equity advantage. It is a 9 on the end, and it is quads here for boots, as if his hand wasn't strong enough already. See, does he get paid off here with a board pair? It's not likely, but don't know how much Omaha Polk has played in his lifetime, but
Yeah, I mean, even if you're really obsessed with balance, it's just so multi-way, and there's so many cards out.
he'll take a chance, hoping that his hand was best. Is going to be like, oh my God, you had that? That's a good hand there, Boots. Says all smiles for the man who flips over quads and RPLO bomb pots, which are a staple around the Texas poker scene, typically with 2 boards. That includes our 1, 2, and 2, 5 games at Texas Card House. That once in orbit or every dealer change. I think I'm going to try to arrange a ride, and we'll make it happen. That was just one of the fun here TCH Live episodes we've done.
Hold on. Doug may just go
Here we
in
go.
Here. He's too studied. Real quick about Chaz. I wanted to talk to him before the stream, but he did a great job on commentary with you earlier. So
It was, even Wes Cutshaw was like, wow, this was really entertaining. And Polk a shove here with ace queen. Does Bones want to do it? He's looking, he's like, I've got the 7 deuce. And you would only get this once in a lifetime opportunity to go gamble with Doug Polk and try to stack him with 7 deuce Bones.
Yeah, so
you
Bones,
only get one chance. You've got to do this. It's crappy.
Bones is like, I get the plus 450 in the pot. I'm 31% against ace queen, against ace king. It is Doug. This is good Twitter material right here. Bones actually is a professional tweeter and vlogger. I was talking to E earlier. I think we're going to see some unreleased footage.
Polk gonna scoop it here as Bones weighing his options as to potentially donate. They're gonna run it just in case to see what happened. He would have flopped a deuce.
Classic Danny to run out the board.
Well, now you're roped in. That's how they get you. You get a little bit of hope, and it all goes down here. So,
yeah, just we'll do some more betting next time.
All right, here we go. The Sevic, dude, announcers of this show sucks. Thanks, man. We've got JC with a raise up to 100. Doug Polk here with ace jack of clubs. He's counting out what the heck he has here, so trying to size up here to 325.
Again, this is another blind versus blind spot with straddles behind.
I could probably give you some good golf coaching pape, so work you bit by bit.
I'm in.
You got to exchange crypto advice. Anything that, try to make this a win-win here. So Polk going to flop top pair with backdoor clubs. JC only with backdoors that include the 8 for straight, but
I think we're going to see a robot sizing of probably 1/5 pot. What does it go? 150 into, what was that, almost 600? So 1/4 pot.
All right, here as
Uh-oh.
Bones with a 7 deuce and a smirk.
The revenge 7 deuce for Bones. Professional vlogger.
So you're going to really get the vlog going?
Uh-oh.
We had an idea. Oh, the ace queen again here.
He's going to get jammed on again. I think Bones is going to call. There's been one too many fireballs. He's sick of all the tweets. He's sick of the tank tops, Mikey. I think it's time to take a stand with deuce 7. He's got an extra 450 in the pot of side action money.
Does Polk have tank top quitty?
He's got tank top woody, precisely is what he has, which
Yeah.
actually could strike fear into Casey.
Yeah, it's like folks here have chat quitty.
Bones is, he's having a giggle. Doug's having a giggle because he's like, you just keep having the deuce 7 every time I go all in here.
Yeah, what the F here, dog? So we'll flip up the ace queen.
So Jeremy in chat noting that Doug's deodorant game is probably strong since he's always wearing tank tops, and that kind of brings up the idea of smell-o-vision. If that's like the next feature for these streams,
Oh yeah. You can get the scent and you can smell just how much booze everybody is drinking here at this point. Or
looks like Doug Polk is topped off a little bit.
Yeah, he's added on a little bit more, at least like 5K. It looks like.
Boots just looking the same, whether he has deuce 7 or ace 9 suited.
All right, looks
like we're going heads up here. Boots and Doug. Doug with the pocket 3s.
Clash the Titans here as we're going to get what looks like a c-bet by Polk. Don't know exactly the board here, but at least enough that Boots did not want to continue. And all right, Doug Polk going to win this one here on TCH Live. Clay Martin says, I remember when breaking 200 was something. Yeah, that is the path. Like, once we got going on this, and then we had a lot of really great players that contributed to making the stream really interesting, which I think was probably the biggest thing. Like, I mean, I've gotten a lot of high marks, and that's fine, but it was also like it would not have been possible without great production and great players and the right people coming together to, make this thing something very unique. So Nick from Yuma checking in from Duncan's Crate. My dog, 22, Jalopy, and Terrific Springs. Let's go Tigers. Matt Voigtlander in Minneapolis, Poker Capital, Houston, Texas. Long Island, New York. Rodney Sweeney in Columbus. Downtown Toronto for Ireland. Kyle says Wild Kyle, Jersey. Kansas. Doug Polk here with a hand as JC.
Almost clashing with Bones there. Bones choosing to fold the ace 7 suited. Doug 3-betting it up here with a king, queen of diamonds. And JC doesn't get many chances to play heads up pots in position versus Doug. He's going to call and try to hit a 7, Mikey.
Here we go. Polk here with a big hand. Queen rod in the window. 2 of them to be exact.
Expecting another maybe like 1/4 sizing from Doug after some banter with Pierre. Oh, no, he's playing it as a check. Looks like I need to study my solvers a little bit, Mikey.
Yeah.
Or
After
maybe
3-bet out of position, to just knuckle it here on this spot.
This could be some tank top play as well, though. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah. He's seen this guy try to go crazy in late position. Maybe he's going to try to make a move against the name pro. And he does exactly that. He's going to bet pocket 7s here for 900 on the queen, deuce board.
Yeah, I think Doug's thinking that for 900, you can almost get a house in Austin. And so he's kind of celebrating right now. He's going to play it as a check call. Will Doug lead out here? I'm guessing not. Okay, Doug checks turn.
Checky. On to the end. It's an ace of hearts, which it's a weird spot now potentially for Doug if he wanted to try to take a lead at it, because what can he? I mean, he can maybe target some ace X that may call with like what? I mean, maybe you'd have the 10 of hearts in the hand, or I mean, this is
I think
right spot to go for value. I think it's just.
Yeah, I think he was weighing bet call versus check call. I don't think he was check folding or bet folding.
Here to JC, here with 1.3K to call, and a pot now with 5,200 in it. It would be very, very, very unlikely for him to, I think, probably pay this off, but for posterity.
Yeah, Josh in chat asking if, like, how Polk got up to 8.6 thousand. He did add on.
They went up a league.
I think he's, like, probably around even. All I know about that is that we need to bring that kind of competitiveness to American sports. the going up a league, going down a league.
I wish it was possible. Like if, the Houston Rockets go on a 5-year run, they've got to go to the D League, and the Rio Grande Valley Vipers will get to take their spot.
Oh,
like,
God.
It's not real. So
Hold
Bones
on,
opening,
Mikey.
and yet again, Doug Polk.
Bones has run into it every single time. He's open folded 3 times now to Doug. I don't think this is going to be a 4th because Jack 10 versus Supreme Leader Doug Polk. It's too good of a spot.
It's like, I can't fold it this time here. So I sent Bones a picture of Kobe Bryant before this game. So don't you forget that Mamba mentality if you're going up against Doug Polk. And there we go. Top pair flush draw for Bones.
Bones actually flops an equity advantage over aces here with top pair and flush draw versus Doug's overpair. We may see a check raise out of Bones, but I think he's going to check call. What do you think, Mikey?
Yeah, I think it's reasonable here in the spot that
he's trying to out simulate the simulator.
575 and a call here by Bones.
Okay, he's going to play it as a check call. Bones definitely capable of having lots of check calls and lots of check raises here.
I think there's a lot of cards he could potentially check raise here on the turn, even those are brick. And that one's just going to smash it. Bones with an absolute lock on this. Doug Polk with no hearts. Ace of spades, ace of diamonds, going to do the check back. 4 of hearts on the end, so Bones kind of stuck with it again as if he feels like, well, God, does Doug Polk have another ace, king, ace, queen, aces? I could be just dust here.
It looks like he was thinking about a check call versus a bet call, but bet folds like pretty brutal. Doug looks like he is expecting to lose this hand.
There's the winner. So after many attempts with 7 deuce and getting 3-bet by Doug Polk, Bones gets there with Jack 10 of hearts and cracks Doug Polk's ace. This is a good day to be Bones. Most days are, I think, pretty good to be Bones. Fair enough. Sometimes we're out rambling nonsense, and you can ramble nonsense with us here in the chat. Maybe we'll have fun with it. Polk raising up to 200 with Jack 9 of spades. Slicer.
Bones wants round 2 versus Polk here. And Slicer's in the mix as well.
Slicer with higher hearts is a 6-4-4. Bones able the best of it. Doug Polk with overs and a backdoor spade draw. He is going to put down a bet here for 300 as... Now if you're Bones here on this spot, again, you're also 3 to a straight flush with a 4 of hearts on board, so there's a lot of good backdoors that can also help even improve the quality of his hand. We'll see if he gets them, though. It's going to be a 10 of spades, which favors Doug slightly.
Doug's going to turn some equity, which means he's probably going to like to bet here.
Early in the stream, 1.4K for Doug Polk.
Doug tying sparks now with the most over bets. Yeah.
It's another showdown between him and one of Austin's finest, Bones. Is going to be tallied up here to Doug Polk, and position advantage. So, all right, here we go, all the way around. Chaz with a open ender, I guess, with a 9-7 on the lower end of the straight draw. Not seeing if anybody else has much of anything. It does look like Boots may have
a little
bet
bit upset that he couldn't go in there with his stack perfectly ready for all-inness.
Andrew Brown said Andy's at home, wink. Well, hey, Andy.
You know what, Andy? I wasn't sure, all right? Wasn't sure.
You know, we're having to go by top of head, and some is easier to diagnose than others. So
Andy's got good hair, man.
Yeah, you know, that's one of his many strong qualities. All right, king high flush draw here for Polk with a call of 125. Boots here. Making the bet with a mystery hand. Now king high spade draw with Polk and his kings. Again, ace high board, but now you can't fold here, right?
Yeah, I was contemplating Doug's flop call, but just going to spectate here. Boots mystery hand. All right, nut flush for Doug. If Boots had a set on the flop, he now has a full house. So interesting to see if Doug's going to check call here.
Do not know what Boots has here, but a
Boots
paired
can
board.
check back some boats as well, but it's going to be interesting to see. He may have had like ace-8 or something.
Oh, he's going to show spades.
Yeah, so he shows an 8, so I'm guessing he had ace-8, and then he rivered the second nut flush. Uh-oh, looks like the table's doing a round of shots right now. Everyone's standing up.
Oh, God bless poker. God bless Texas.
Oh, we got a Gatorade chaser here. Man, that was a little bottle of Tito's that just went down.
Just a little bottle.
Locked Up, Part 3, Akon featuring Bildo. I love me some Akon, Mikey.
Yeah, who doesn't love Akon, the sweet soothing sounds? He tried to get electricity to like all of Africa.
He also owns a diamond mine. Hold on, we got a 3-bet
Yeah,
from Doug Polk.
diamond hands Akon.
Mildly spicy with the 3-4 suited. And Trey's thinking, how many times do you get to play heads up out of position versus Doug Polk on stream?
Yeah, how very often? It's only a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Okay, there's definitely wine going into Slicer's cup back there, but I guess he's mixing it with a smoothie? I don't... Doug going with the low frequency check here. I have to drink now because I said low frequency.
Yeah, that is automatic. Chug. Every time as we say low frequency or high frequency, you take a drink.
Will Doug go small or will Doug go over bet here? I think we may see like a 3K bet from Doug. I've been wrong every time trying to predict what Doug's going to do. How often do you get to call Doug Polk's 2/3 pot size bet on the river with ace-jack?
Yeah, there are very few moments in life that will allow you the opportunity to be able to dunk on your haters forever.
Ooh,
But he's
Doug
not going
gets
to
it
be able to find
through.
it, so spicy Doug.
Spiced him. You do lose to ace-king there, but...
Yeah, he could be taking a value town in that particular spot, but Trey, with the ace of spades, not going to do it. So
Akon.
Precisely. Wow, I knew we were bonded in spirits in ways that that were unexplainable, and we may have lost all credibility with a lot of our fans here, but that's okay. That's what friends are for, losing credibility.
Doug's just having a giggle here after raking in the pot with 4 high. Gonna be 3-betting back-to-back hands here. This could be a classic Sparks tank 4-bet spot. Nope, he's just gonna fold.
No. No tank 4-bet does.
And Boots just, or Bone, sorry, has just had some trash hands in these straddles. Especially facing opens and raises.
All right, here we go. Ace Jack, King Jack. So here we go. 9-6-6. JC here with the best of it, but maybe Doug's starting to feel a little bit of the alcohol flowing through here.
Doug is a robot, Mikey.
He has a machine. Rocking the upswing poker tank top here. How many of those do you think he has, Pape? At least 20, 30?
So I think it's low, because I think he just wears the same one every day. But I'm probably dead wrong.
You're trying to reference Akon again.
Interesting turn here. If it was non-diamond, interested to see if Doug would have elected to bet there or not. 10's going to complete 7-8 for a straight, as well as some gutters now make top 2 pair here. But we may see a Doug overbet. Doug's too dialed in.
Yeah, he's got the look of a killer right here. He knows what's going on.
I think this is a different situation than the last hand. I think he needs the size a little bit bigger. He goes slightly more than 2/3 here. No diamond is kind of interesting here for JC. JC knowing that Doug is capable of bluffing with many hands here, including the ace of diamonds. The problem with JC's hand is you can lose to... Oh, he does make the call.
Oh, wow, he gets called. JC with the bluff catch of the ninth is...
Yeah, nice call. I didn't even get to finish my rant, but...
Yeah. Go ahead.
Interested to see JC's thought process on that. Not having the ace of diamonds and then hoping that Doug's bluffing there worked out nicely for him. Good job, JC.
All of you tuning on in. What a night, Tez. All right, raise up here to 175. Now over here to JC. Here with the deuce 5 of clubs. Now Dunk most likely going to be putting in the 3-bet here, and looks like he's going up to 800 or 900. Chase going to beat him in the pot with Jack Queen offsuit, and JC will not continue here with the deuce 5 of clubs. All right, here we go. There's Doug here with the best of it. Chase with a gutter ball to a 10. Doug trying to size up just how many chips Chase has. We'll see a little bit less than Doug. And I'm trying to probably put together the kind of hands that he could figure his opponent could call. Here the 3-bet to 900, and let's go. 1.6 bet here by Doug as the great Robert Pape re-entering TCH Live studio.
Let's go, Chase.
Yes.
I almost wore a tank top today. No
you know,
joke.
I did too, but I know they get kind of mad at me if I don't dress completely professional here. And then once I heard Doug was in, I'm like, you know what? I better put on a shirt, put on pants, maybe even shoes.
Pierre's got to be feeling pretty good after that 9-high bluff there.
Mr. To Go Viking, do you all ever talk about the hand that's being played? Like,
no, we just watch greatness happen, man.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, what is this guy watching? All right, Slicer here with the open to 300. Sparks and Bones going to call. JC now probably going to put in the call. And Doug Polk with a couple of ladies.
I do have my real-time assistant's dinky little laptop here running 10-way solves. Oh my gosh, are we going to see a 5-bet out of JC?
Yeah, he just flatted, so then Doug puts in the 3. Back to Chase here with ace-9. He does not want to fold it, it looks like, and he's grabbing chips. Don't do it. No, don't do it, Chase.
Let's go, ace.
Oh, God.
Wait, hold on. What does JC do here? Doug's not out of the woodwork yet. He's like, wait, we got a live hand over here. He hasn't even acted yet. I mean, how much is JC
Yeah, it's going to be 5.3 here to JC. And
William Lottie chiming in with the Steam Dola
punt of the night.
Sometimes Steam Dola goes up to girls at the bar and talks about his punt of the night.
No, you know, that is a great pickup
well.
line. Say, hey, baby, I got enough money, I could punt it off, and they'll name it in my legacy. The other one that he has is Sup Ladies, named Slim Shady. I'm a lead singer at D12 Baby. That one never fails, too, because usually I try that, it gets a laugh, but I'm kind of over pickup lines. So, all right, here we go. Chase jamming again, 5.6K.
Hold on, what did JC do?
We still have no idea, so I think the action is still on, and he's shuffling some of those pink $500
yeah,
chips.
so he's asking for a count. That's what he's doing. Ryan, the dealer, shout out to Ryan. He's counting out Chase's stack, and then JC's kindly asked Doug to kind of count his stack. I mean, JC is getting a nice price here. Not too nice if Doug has kings or aces. But even if Doug's has kings, not that bad of a price.
So still on JC, that has to be really confused, dude.
I don't think he really thinks he's behind Chase too often. Wow.
Wow. Like,
Doug's
Doug's like, I
like-
got a call. I've got queens.
God, Doug just too rich to even be phased by this. Don't show your hand, Chase. Show him the 9.
Yes, wow. Doug Polk with a big advantage here, and he probably recognizes that a cold call, then 3-bet, push over the top, and then push all in. I mean, generally when we've seen it, it tends to be of the ace-king variety, but Doug Polk knows a hell of a lot more about poker. He's probably forgotten more about poker than
Did
a
you
lot
say
of us.
poker or poker?
Poker, Doug Polker. Rampage. Words are hearts. All right, here we go. It's going to be...
Well, I predicted a 20K plus winner. I predicted Chase with the double up. I've been wrong about so many predictions tonight, Mikey. What do you think's going to
Yeah,
happen?
you're the opposite of Nostradamus. Papestradamus.
Chicken broth Adamus?
That's you, buddy. That's...
That Snorlax is feeling pretty lonely right now, Mikey.
So wrong.
I kind of like this build-up, this anticipation, you know? It's like we gotta drag the pot. We gotta count that at the side pot. These
Yeah,
are just
'cause
the
it
things that you
is-
love to see in live poker, Mikey.
So Chase ripping it in after Polk 3 bets.
Hold on. Melt the Keys says, I smell Polk with 5 of a kind queens. We may see another queen of clubs out here, Mikey.
Yeah, that would be it. I would probably run right out the door. That's-
I will run out the door as well. I will tackle the dealer on my way towards the table and get a new deck in play.
Yeah, that's awfully courageous of you here. All right, here we go.
This is an interesting stacked pot here. All sorts of colors.
That's
Oh,
great
we
flop
got
for
a blank
queens.
flop. No heart. Wait, I can't tell you who I'm cheering for, actually.
Scanning.
9 of hearts. All right, I believe the burn card's down, Mikey.
Yep, the burn card is, so we've registered along the board. It's got a 23.9.
Oh, he
K-pot ace king. It's
Wait.
a turn straight draw for
the
ace
burn
king and
wasn't
ace
down.
9.
He pulled it.
And an 8 on the end. Queen's going to win this board.
Hold on, they ran it twice.
Yep, so board 1 goes to Doug Polk. We'll see if
How
we
many
get...
burn cards are in there, Mikey?
It's 4 right there thus far, so
Put out the 8 ball, Mikey.
don't do it. Don't do it to Doug Polk here. Jack of spades here on the turn, a 10 on the end, and on this one, that's all the money going right there to Doug Polk with pocket
my gosh.
queens.
What a hand. I
What
was
a
just
day.
staring at that run out, Mikey.
Unbelievable here as
I was clutching my chicken broth, Carolyn.
so a 15.2K profit is Carolyn breathing a sigh of relief here as
Is he going to get that Snorlax, Mikey? You have
yeah,
to
that's the
have
point.
a
That's the whole
Pokemon
rule of the game is
to
you've
get a
got to have a
Pokemon.
Pokemon to win one. So otherwise, it's just not in play. So we'll count out all the chips while we're doing that. Let's hit the like button for us. Jimmy Bluffers. Next up, Bill Perkins. Yeah, that would certainly be something. I think he's still going to do that challenge there with Landon
Starts
Tice.
tomorrow, or no, starts in 2 days. But yeah.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Enter deep. Doug will play 5
if-
sessions of TCH and bankrupt the high stakes community.
If Perkins gets a haircut, I'm going to bet on Perkins. All right, here we go. Back to the action. Back to normal life here. Chad's going to open it up with ace-queen. Casey's going to look at Boots' hand and fold it for him.
Yeah, it's just like, Boots, you don't want to play this.
Oh
That's
my
how good of
gosh.
friends they are.
Look at this picture of Doug, Mikey. This reminds me of that Photoshop thumbnail he made where he just had heaps and mountains of chips in the WSOP. This guy has stacks of chips, and Pierre has the pocket kings.
There we go.
Facing a 3-bet from Doug. He says, I'm Mr. Italiano. I just bluffed with 9 high. I was going to say something in Italian, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
Italian.
I really know nothing in Italian. So.
Andiamo. Ciao.
Ciao, yeah, I guess, which is nonetheless okay.
Yeah, I think Doug's chips were coming.